So my name is Elena Fagotto and I'm the research director at the Transparency Policy Project. We are a research project based at Harvard Kennedy School. The main message of my talk is that transparency is more complex than it seems. The Transparency Policy Project has been analyzing mandatory disclosure policies, especially in the US context, in a variety of public policy areas, and we found some of the conditions that can make transparency effective, but we also found in our research that rarely transparency policies meet these conditions. And so one of the main messages is that it is particularly important to understand why and when transparency can move disclosers to action, but also users to action, because there are many examples of disclosers who react in anticipatory ways to transparency or also learn from transparency. What is less clear is when and where consumers notice and use the information. And we are also finding some inequalities in information use. So minorities and less educated people or low-income people tend to use important information that could protect them from risks less than other groups who are less prone to certain risks. So we want to make sure we understand that nexus. We think it's a very important research frontier for transparency, and I think it's also connected to the problem of transparency for sustainability, so making sure that the information that is disclosed is high quality information that is relevant, and also that it is actionable. So we no longer think that access to information is a problem, especially in more mature democracies. There are many efforts of open government, so huge data sets are being released by governments about pollution. The problem is really making that information actionable for lay people, so for people who are not specialists, and make sure that it's presented in the right format, that is presented in ways that can result in some risk protection.